Welcome to Body Sculpt of New York 6 Weeks to Fitness podcast, where we hope to inform, motivate, encourage, and inspire you towards living a healthier lifestyle. And now, here's your host, the president of Body Sculpt of New York, Vince Ferguson.
We're coming to the end of 2024, and if you still haven't reached your fitness goals, this video is for you. Now, did you know that according to the National Institute of Health, 42% of adults are obese? Are you one of them? Are you waiting until 2025 when the number one New Year's resolution is to either get in shape or lose weight? Well, unfortunately, only about 8% succeed in that area. You see, the best way to ensure that you will lose weight in 2025 is to start working out now in 2024. In this video, I'm going to give you the 3 steps that I would take if I wanted to lose weight and get into shape by the end of the year. The second step you may not have heard of. When I was in the Navy, I indulged in the martial arts and other activities, so I was in very good condition and quite muscular at the time, if I do say so myself, at the tender age of 22. I was approached by one of my quote-unquote superior officers who thought it was necessary to provide some unsolicited comments about my muscular physique and how by the time I reached his age of 26, I would no longer have this lean, muscular body and I would start to look like him, out of shape and flabby. Hate to say it, but unfortunately, a lot of sailors back in those days were kind of, flabby. Well, decades later, I think back to that conversation and realized what he said at that time never materialized. But why didn't it materialize? Because I made fitness a part of my life. And today I'm going to share my expertise with you. So let's go. Number 1, don't eat 3 to 4 hours before going to bed. Your metabolism slows down at night, and eating before bedtime forces your body to digest food when it's least efficient, meaning you will store extra calories as fat, and you are loading your body up with fuel that it does not have the capacity or time to burn. This one thing can cause weight gain, especially around the midsection, which is the worst place to carry excess fat. Now that's step number 1. Got that? Good. Now, step number 2, intermittent fasting. Have you heard of it? In my 6 weeks of fitness programs, I discuss and strongly recommend intermittent fasting for weight loss and to reduce chronic disease. Intermittent fasting is nothing new. For thousands of years, it has been utilized as a healing and spiritual practice. In recent years, fasting has taken on a new direction, one that has its focus on accelerating fat loss. With intermittent fasting, you're not only losing weight, but you're gaining mental focus and clarity. And for those of you who are not familiar with intermittent fasting, it is basically time-restricted eating. In other words, you only eat during a specific time. So it's not really dieting, it's just another pattern of eating. And just in case you are under the impression that you can't fast, well, think again. Every human being on this planet fasts. When you go to bed at night and wake up 6, 7, 8 hours or more later on, you have fasted during that time. And when you eat your first meal, you are, guess what? Breaking the fast. And that's why it's called breakfast. Now, you may have known this, but I just want to share this with you. Now, there are various methods of intermittent fasting out there, but the most popular is a 16-8 intermittent fasting method. This method involves limiting your intake of foods and calorie-containing beverages to a set window of 8 hours per day. You abstain from food for the remaining 16 hours. Can you do that? Yes, you can. Now, I know if you're trying it for the first time, it may seem a little difficult, but believe me, you can do it. You can do it. You can choose to start your fast at 8 o'clock in the evening and fast until the next day at 12 o'clock p.m. for a total of 16 hours. After which you can break the fast with a light meal. You can eat regular meals during the 8 hours. But let's say 16 and 8 is kind of hard for you because you've never been without food for so long. you can do what we call a 12 and 12, where you're actually fasting for 12 hours and your eating window is 12 hours. Over time, your body will adjust to longer fasting periods, such as 14 and 10 and 16 and 8. You can do it. You just got to train your body to do it. Intermittent fasting places your body in a fat-burning mode for hours, okay, during the fasting phase. The first nutrient your body uses for energy is carbs, then fat, then protein, in that order. But what happens if you're not feeding your body carbs? What happens? For 16 hours, 12 hours, you're not feeding your body any type of food like that. Well, what's going to happen is your body is going to look for the next energy source. And if it can't find carbs, it's going to find fat. But you say, well, I'm not feeding my body fat. Yes, you are. The fat on your body is what your fat cells will be eaten, okay? This is what happens when you are fasting. Your body says, look, he or she's not feeding me, so I better get the food somewhere. And I'm going to get it from my stored fat cells. And that's how you lose weight, naturally. It's going to get rid of all the bad fat cells and help you. Your body will do whatever it can do to keep you alive. That's how smart your body is. And you know, I believe this, our Creator, he said, in the Psalms, we are fearfully and wonderfully made. And that tells you all you need to know. It's amazing how the body will work. And also, the body heals itself when it's fasting. You don't heal your body when you're eating. You heal when you're fasting. Even your pet, if your pet, for instance, your dog is sick, that dog will not go, I don't care how much food you put out there, he or she is not going to eat it. Because innately he or she knows, hey, I need my body to heal. I can't eat this. I need my body to take over. The body of the pet knows that to heal itself, you have to fast. And why don't we know this? Why don't we know this? Let me read some quotes from some very famous historical figures from our past. Plato said, I fast for greater physical and mental efficiency. Benjamin Franklin said, the best of all medicines is resting and fasting. Why? Because you're allowing your body to rest and heal itself. Mark Twain said, a little starvation can really do more for the average sick man than can the best medicines and the best doctors. These historical figures knew about this many, many, many years ago. Why not us? So you have number 1, don't eat 3 to 4 hours before going to bed. You have number 2, intermittent fasting. And now number 3. Number 3 is, I call it peak 8 high intensity interval training. Now, high-intensity interval training is a type of physical training that involves short bursts of high-intensity work mixed in with periods of low-intensity work. The high-intensity periods are typically near maximum exertion, while the recovery periods may involve rest or lower intensity. We have become accustomed to believing that doing some type of aerobic exercise for an hour or more is the best way to lose weight. And I'm here to tell you that's not the case. If you go to any gym, the most used equipment is the cardio equipment, and the people showing the least improvement are the people doing cardio. This is not to call them out, because they don't know what they don't know, okay? But I'm just saying, you need high intensity interval training if you really want to burn off that fat. Now, you can do this on a treadmill. You could do it if you're just walking. You could do it on a bike. You could do it on an elliptical machine. But the beauty of it is, once you do it, it puts your body in fat burning mode even after you complete the activity. And it's totally free. So how do you do it? You would just start out like you're warming up, just walking. Whether you're on the treadmill, if you're on the bike, you're pedaling slow. Elliptical, you're moving slow. Just walk, get the blood flowing for about 3 minutes. And now for the next 30 seconds, you're gonna go as fast as you can. Walk as fast as you can if you're outside or wherever, or if you're on the treadmill, walk fast on the treadmill or run, sprint on the treadmill, however you can do it. If you're not in the condition to run, don't. Just walk faster. But do it for 30 seconds. Then after the 30 seconds is over, slow down for 90 seconds. Catch your breath. Let the heart rate come back down to normal. Then after that, step it up again, 30 seconds, moving fast. It's called peak 8 because you're doing that 8 times. And trust me, after the 8th time, you're gonna sweat. You're gonna feel your body's gonna be all warm because you're sweating and you feel the intensity of the exercise. And this is a beautiful exercise because it releases your body's natural human growth hormones, which is important when you want to build muscle, right? So, and when you build muscle takes up less space than fat. And that's the reason why we want to do this. Because as you build up the muscle, it's going to take a lot more, you're going to burn calories much more efficiently when you have muscle. And that fat is going to melt away. And I challenge you to try it. All right, and that's peak 8. Those are 3 steps I want you to try. Don't eat 3 to 4 hours before going to bed, intermittent fasting, and the peak 8 high intensity interval training. You do those 3 steps, and I promise you, you're going to see and feel a difference in the next few weeks. And if you like what I just shared with you, or if you even try it, I dare you to try it, drop a comment in the box, in the comment section below. Let me know. I want to know that you're listening, that you're trying it. Let me know what you think about it. These steps and more is what I include in my 6 Weeks to Fitness programs. So let me know what you think about it, if you tried it, and if you like it. And if you don't like it, let me know. Because I'm planning on doing more videos just like this one before the year is out. I want to give as much information as I can about what you can do to improve your health. You have one body. If you take care of your body will take care of you. Now, I'm available for one-on-one coaching and virtual public speaking. I want to share the message of good health to everyone, young and old. I also have an ebook called 6 Weeks to a Flatter Stomach, which is based on my very popular 6 Weeks to Fitness programs. It comes with my own personal money-back guarantee. If you don't see a flatter stomach in 6 weeks, I'll return your money, no questions asked. I'll post a link in the comment section below. And I truly hope to see you in my next video. Hey, if you don't mind, please like, share, and subscribe. And don't forget, we don't stop exercising because we grow old. We grow old because we stop exercising. Peace.